Yo, stay wavy TV, ride the vibe with me, splash through your screen, drip clean like the sea, high tide energy, never on mute. From the sun, let the motion move you. Stay tuned.
Breaking news, y'all. Briannormanjr has officially revealed that his father, Briannormanjr Sr., is no longer his head trainer. He confirmed this during an interview with Cigar Talk. Shout out to Najee from Cigar Talk. I'm shocked, man. I'm very shocked, but you know, this makes me respect Briannormanjr a whole lot more, because not only did he reveal that, you know, his father is no longer his head trainer, but he took accountability for underestimating the power of Devin the Dream Haney. You know, his father was telling him that, you know, Devin can't punch. He don't got no power in his fist. He got pillow fist. Like, his father literally told him, like, I think it was after the second or third round. No, it was the second round. His father literally told him, like, what are you holding back for? He got pillow fist. He can't hurt you. Just go in there, bum rush him and knock him out. And that's when Devinhaney hit him with that brutal left hook, followed it up with a 1-2 chicken piece McNugget, and put Briannormanjr on his ass, broke his nose, had his nose busted open. And then after the third round, when Junior got dropped, he goes to the corner, and his father is looking at him like, his father's looking at his nose all busted up, bleeding. This man's father said, God damn, son, and start wiping his nose with the, like, bro, why would you say that to your son in the biggest moment in his career where he just got put on his ass because of following the directions that you gave him? Why would you look at his nose all bleeding and say, God damn, son, we gotta clean you up? Like, what the fuck? And then, like, let's talk about what Briannormanjr did after his son lost to Devin the Dream Haney. This man does an interview, right? And takes no accountability for leading his son to lose against Devinhaney. You know what I'm saying? He basically said that the reason why Briannormanjr lost the fight is because he didn't follow the game plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, after he got dropped, like, he feels like his son just went away from the game plan. There was no real accountability. The only thing that he said was congratulations to Devinhaney. You know what I'm saying? And that was pretty much it. He pretty much just said, yo, you know, the better man won. You know, everybody got a plan till they get punched in the mouth. But as far as the accountability of giving his son bad directions, you know, telling him to do something that he shouldn't have did, you feel me? That's what led his son to get dropped and embarrassing himself in the biggest moment of his career. So shout out to Briannormanjr, man. Like, this lets me know that he really does want to improve as a boxer. He really does want to have a successful boxing career. And the fact that he relieved his father as his head trainer, this just means to me that Briannormanjr is locked in. He's focused. And listen, I look forward to Briannormanjr bouncing back and having a very successful career. I look forward to him, you know, putting himself in position to get another title shot at 147, whether it's against Devinhaney, whether it's against Barrios, whether it's against Rolly. I think Briannormanjr is going to bounce back. I think if he would have kept his father as his head trainer, I think he would have continued to lose. Because if your trainer is telling you to go in there in the ring and not respect a professional boxer that undisputed 135, won a championship belt at his first fight at 140, you know what I'm saying? And is now a 3 weight class champion after he beat Briannormanjr. So the fact that his father, his former head trainer, was basically telling him, oh, he can't hurt you, he can't do nothing with you. Like, bro, any boxer can get knocked out, bro. Any boxer can get dropped. Like, as a professional fighter, you always gotta, you never underestimate your opponent. And what Briannormanjr Sr. programmed into his son's mind is to underestimate Devinhaney. And this was all based off of the fight with Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? After Ryan Garcia dropped Devinhaney 3 or 4 times and, you know, Ryan Garcia won the fight before it was overturned to a no contest, you know, everybody had this narrative that Devinhaney got pillow fists, Devinhaney is chinny, and he proved all the haters wrong when he beat Briannormanjr. The reality of the situation is this. The reason why we didn't see no power from Devinhaney is because he was killing himself to make 135. Y'all seen how Devinhaney looked in the weigh-in with George Kambosos the first fight and the second fight. The nigga was looking like Michael Jackson from Thriller. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was looking like Soulja Boy. You feel me? The nigga was looking like Pookie when Chris Rock was playing Pookie, looking like a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all seen the first fight at 140 against Regis Prograis, Devinhaney dropped him. Devinhaney could have knocked out Regis Prograis, but that's not Devinhaney's style. Devinhaney is not a knockout artist, but he does have power. You know, you just didn't see it at 135 because, like I said, the man was killing himself to make that weight. Bro, when Devinhaney's not boxing, bro, I think Devinhaney walks around like at 180 something, bro. Like, Devinhaney's like, what, 5'10", close to 5'11". Like, you guys see how he looks when he's not fighting. He blows up in weight. He don't get fat, but the nigga blows up in weight, bro. The nigga look like he walking around like 180, close to 200 pounds. So now that he's fighting at 147, which is, you know, it's not super close, but it is closer to his natural walking around weight. That's why y'all seen that power against Briannormanjr Jr. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not killing himself to just suck himself down in weight. Pause. That sounded kind of crazy. Free Diddy. But y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Briannormanjr Jr., man. Make sure y'all check out that interview on Cigar Talk. It was an incredible interview. Listen, I've had my criticisms of Najee from Cigar Talk. I didn't like the fact that he interviewed, I think it was Ryan Garcia, but he does a great job with his interviews, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. This was a great interview. And listen, this is what it takes to be great, man. I know it hurts Briannormanjr Jr. to have to let go of his father as his head trainer, but this is what you got to do to be great, bro. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather went through the same thing. There was times where Floyd Mayweather, he got rid of Floyd Mayweather Sr. as his head trainer, and he had his uncle Roger. You know what I'm saying? His Uncle Roger helped him get better. You feel me? Sometimes that's what you got to do. You feel me? Sometimes family, you know, they not going to put you in position that, you know, you want to be in. And Briannormanjr Jr., he wants to have a better career than his father. And his father should want his son to have a better professional boxing career than he did. You know what I'm saying? You should want your son to be better than you. So hopefully Briannormanjr Sr. doesn't take this personally. I'm pretty sure Briannormanjr Sr. is going to do an interview speaking about this. And I'm pretty sure Briannormanjr Sr. is still going to be involved in his camp. He's still going to be some type of trainer. He's just not going to be the head trainer. So who do you guys think that Briannormanjr Jr. is going to hire as his next head trainer? That's going to be interesting. You got Bo Mack, you got Derrick James, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's many ways he can go with this shit. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment. I'm out.
Yeah, welcome to the vibe. Stay wavy in the mix, got the culture on the rise. Tap in, hit subscribe, ring that bell, let it ride. We gon' surf through the trends, give you game every time. Reviews, new views, keep it honest, never fake. If you're looking for the wave, this the channel you embrace. Stay